What is up, ladies and gentlemen? What is going on? It is October 26th. It is Friday, and the time is 11:02 a.m. Pacific time. Breaking news, folks. Breaking news. Red Matter. Red Matter is coming to Steam. Celebrations all around. Let's see here. Yeah, let me move this over here. Red Matter is coming to Steam. So Charles Van Nolan says audio is fine now. Okay, I'm going to turn it down a little bit just because this guy's talking. But yeah, if we bounce over here to the web browser with small video window, this is Red Matter. It is on Steam. Vertical Robot, November 2018. We do not have an exact date. We don't have an exact price, but Red Matter is making its way over to Steam, and this is easily one of my favorite games of the year 2018. And I don't mean to say like Red Matter is some spectacular game. It's not like I don't think Red Matter belongs in like the top 20 or anything like that. But it's just a very good game. And one of the reasons I liked Red Matter so much is I felt like I had a 1080 Ti before I ever had a 1080 Ti when I was playing Red Matter, because everything just works so damn well. And the graphics were just so clean and so crisp. The music was good. It's kind of an escape the room kind of a game, really, because you're pretty much in certain rooms and you have to solve puzzles. You get out of those rooms, you go to a different room, and that's kind of what is going on. So that is Red Matter. I'm a big fan of it. I'm assuming that the Steam version will work just as well as it has worked on the Oculus Rift. And one of the things I can show you guys over here is, see this picture here? Well, one of the main things that Vertical Robot did with Red Matter is your Oculus Touch controllers were brought into the game, and they modeled them in a certain way, but they made them part of the game, and I think that added a little something to it. And you can see that they've switched it up here for the Vive wands, and they basically have brought the Vive wands into the game, and so that's going to be a part of it. I love the visuals. I love the color. I love the lighting. The graphics are really good, I think. The music, like that looks sweet right there, in my opinion. That personally looks sweet. The music kind of tends to play. I love the lighting. Look at that lighting and the differences in the lighting there. And the music plays like over and over and over again in the background, and they kind of do the same music over and over again, but it is good music. It is very good music. I enjoyed my time with Red Matter. Some people think I'm a little bit off my rocker in regards to Red Matter, that I'm a little bit too hyped about it. But, you know, that's my take on Red Matter. So, yeah, this is Rogan, the Thief in the High Castle, or some shit like that. This is by Smile Bit Entertainment, I believe, or Smile something Entertainment. Pretty long trailer. I was going to let it ride out there, but it just kept going and going and going. So I thought, let's not let this whole entire thing ride out. Looks kind of cool. Looks like another dungeon crawler type of a game. Seems to be very popular in VR these days, right? I don't know about these voiceovers though, guys. Do you hear the voiceovers?
She lacks courtesy, not to mention dignity. And you filthy little rat.
Rogan. Joe Rogan. Smilegate. Oh, Smilegate. Okay, Smilegate Entertainment. Yeah, so the voiceovers leave a bit to be desired in this game, because I'll tell you what, as I was listening to some of the voiceovers that were playing on this trailer, you would think if you're going to make a medieval game that is set in the Dark Ages, wouldn't you have some people kind of talking like they exist in the dark ages, not like you just pulled them off the New York subway? And so I don't know that the voiceovers are that great with this. It looks pretty good. We don't have a Steam page. I don't think we have a release window or anything like that. But yeah, this is another game to keep our eyes on. This will definitely be a game that will enter the VR Game Rankings Most Wanted charts in the top 40, probably. I don't know. But yeah, this is a game to check out, a game to keep our eyes on. That is Joe Rogan, the Thief VR. Okay, oh, Paradise has played The Witching Tower. Let's see what he's going to talk about here. Paradise says, played Witching Tower today and had performance issues on my 1060. People on Steam with similar issues. Devs left me a note to say they found the fault. People saying it's fine now. Huh, okay, I really hope it is fine now because, yeah, yesterday, it's kind of amazing what happened yesterday with the Witching Tower VR from the standpoint that a lot of people weren't really shitting all over it. And so they kind of survived that first day with a lot of people that weren't really complaining about it too much. And so they probably got quite a bit of sales. But yeah, for me, the performance just was very hitchy, very jerky. It just wasn't good, period. And I didn't know if it was my PC, but everything else I've played since overclocking my PC has pretty much worked just fine. So I didn't know, I couldn't judge it yet. But, if apparently they've got it all fixed now, people saying it's fine now, I'd love to believe that. So I will definitely go back into the Witching Tower VR and try to give it another crack. I thought it was pretty, it's pretty good. It's $19.99, and I think that is a good price for it. I don't think I would put it up there with like Carnage Chronicles or Vanishing Realms, even if it was working absolutely perfectly. I don't think I would quite put it up there. But, hopefully it is better. November 14th, guys, that's pretty exciting. We knew that we heard about Runes the Forgotten Path. In fact, I had a trailer for this a while back, and we talked about this. See that scene right there? That really reminds me of, what's that game called? Ah, man. It's that old Amiga game, Shadow of the Beast. Yeah, there's certain scenes in this Runes where it reminds me of Shadow of the Beast a little bit, but I really love this colorful background here, like that forest. Like, that looks really good. I really want to see that in VR. If it looks anywhere near as colorful and bright as that, this looks pretty sweet, and this is not too far away. We're talking about November 14th. This is Stormborn Studio, and this is Runes the Forgotten Path. They do have a Steam page up, and Greg's VR is like, oh yeah, that parallax side scroller. Yeah, Shadow of the Beast. There's a certain, that kind of twilight look on the beach there reminds me of Shadow of the Beast from way back in the days. But if we go over here to the Steam page, you can see this game looks mighty colorful. Look at these graphics, very colorful, very bright. Looks pretty freaking cool. Like, that looks pretty surreal and interesting. The characters are kind of cartoony looking, but that's okay. Their animations are a little bit on the herky-jerky side. I guess this is you right here. You're this weird guy. But that's kind of the Shadow of the Beast graphics I'm talking about there. But yeah, I think that looks really good. That looks really nice. So this could be look at how bright and colorful that is. That almost looks ridiculously colorful and saturated. I wonder if it'll look anything like that with the headset on. But that's kind of the Shadow. This is the Shadow of the Beast that I'm talking about. Kind of has that little Shadow of the Beast look there. But yeah, man, I think that looks pretty sweet. That is Runes the Forgotten Path, and that is coming November 14th. So, speaking of games that are probably going to jump in, I just recently updated the Oculus Rift Top 40 Most Wanted, the HTC Vive Top 40 Most Wanted, PlayStation VR Top 40 Most Wanted, and Runes isn't on there. But I think it's going to get on there, and I think it's going to rank pretty well, because I don't know, this game looks pretty cool. Will it ultimately live up to the hype? That's the question, but I think it looks pretty nice. So I am absolutely excited about that. I'm very much looking forward to that. All right, so that is Squishies, and it looks like it's trying to get the jump on Dreams. You're going to be able to create your own levels. You're going to be able to share levels. It's very bright and colorful. I mean, there's no question about that. It looks kind of like a platformer puzzler combined, or I guess more of a puzzler, kind of like get through the levels whatever way you can. It looks like you're definitely going to be using your move controllers, and they are modeled in the game, and you're going to kind of be moving things around and guiding your little squishy ball guys to try to get them as far as. So yeah, apparently, I mean, I'm looking at this gameplay right here live. You guys are looking at it with me at the same time. It looks like the little squishy guys do not move on their own in any way, shape, or form. And so you have to use your PlayStation Move controllers to use like wind or whatever, kind of grab them, pull them along, put them certain places. They bounce up on things, you kind of grab them. And then, of course, you do have this level construction element that's also going on as well, and you can share your creations with the community. Definitely colorful, definitely interesting. That is Squishies. So, you know, this wasn't on my radar at all, really. This is by Brain Seed Factory. We don't have a date here, so not sure when that's coming out, Squishies, but it doesn't look too darn bad. Do you guys remember that game Cubicle? It's an experience. It's called Cubicle. Let me see if I can look it up on Steam, because, oh my God, it's one of the most underrated free experiences. This is like people that come late to VR and don't know anything about it. You are missing out like a mofo. Let me click over here. This is the Cubicle right here. Very positive. 513 reviews. This was way back on April 5th, 2016. I believe it's some Swedish dudes, or maybe Iceland or something like that. It is absolutely free, and I don't want to spoil it, but there is a part in it. This is really good. It's really well done, in my opinion. Just absolutely brilliantly done. And there is a part in Cubicle that scared the living crap out of me. I mean, I was going through the experience and I was like, oh no, no. And I took my headset off. I could not freaking deal with it. I love the Cubicle. VR Spry Guy didn't care for it. Oh my God. I mean, it depends on maybe if you have like really high expectations, because I didn't know what it was. I was just like, the Cubicle, oh, it's free. And in those early VR days, I was willing to try like any free thing that came down the pipe, because I just liked going into different VR stuff and getting anything. And so, yeah, I had no idea what the Cubicle was about. I thought it was boring. Like I thought, oh, this is just some dumb office thing. Like Job Simulator did this better, but it starts to change as you go along. I really like the Cubicle. And let's see, Kevgret says, Anthony, we got a Tetris Effect PlayStation VR demo coming on November 1st for 4 days only. That's exciting. That will be nice. And Stuart Gregerson says Zero Caliber demo is out right now. You know what I did try last night, and I told you guys I was going to try this, is Accounting Plus. So let me go ahead and grab the Accounting Plus trailer, and we'll just kind of leave this in the background. Probably need to leave it kind of quiet because there's a lot of talking in this. Actually, yeah, I'll turn it down. Okay, so I played through this last night, and, you know, I don't know. What can I say about this? Well, the thing is, see, I did accounting, how long ago? When was the original accounting came out? I don't know how, it seems like it's been a long time. I did the original accounting and had fun in it. I really didn't consider it a game. Like, for the longest time, we didn't rank accounting as a game on VR Game Rankings because I felt like it was an experience. It's not a game. Accounting Plus is a little bit more of a game, but what I went through, I mean, I did experience some different scenes that I never saw in the first accounting, and there were some differences. Like at the very beginning, I mean, I don't want to spoil this too much, but like at the very beginning, when you first go into Accounting Plus, you're in this like menu area, and there's this guy that's talking to you, and it's very similar to virtual reality, just kind of like the attitude that this guy has. It's you know, there's different scenes in virtual reality, different characters that you're talking with. Some are bright and bubbly, and some are very subdued and like relaxed. And this guy was kind of like that in the Accounting Plus at the very beginning of it. And so he kind of walks you through this, like getting ready to play Accounting Plus, and it's kind of funny. There's definitely a lot of funny parts. It's definitely a comedy kind of a thing. I believe it's $12. My bottom line recommendation, though, is if you've already played Accounting, the free version that we've had forever on Steam and Oculus, I just don't think this is going to have that big of an impact on you, because it's kind of very minor what is being added. I mean, I know there's like secrets and stuff, so I haven't seen everything. I have not seen absolutely everything that's in there. But unless you're like a Justin Roiland like super fan, I don't know that I would pay $12 for Accounting Plus. It's funny, it's entertaining, it's enjoyable, it's very colorful. It has the same sense of humor, you know, that we got in the regular Accounting, and there really were some hilarious little parts of it. But I don't know. Yeah, Clovis. Okay, Lethal Weasel VR, Clovis. He's all about the menu. Yeah, very Lethal Weasel VR. Have you played virtual reality? And I Am Rhett says, oh yeah, that voice is so chill. It really did remind me of some of the segments of virtual reality in terms of like some of the characters and some of the voice work. It was pretty good voice work. And all throughout that entire experience, it's pretty hilarious. The yelling and screaming and the craziness that is going on in Accounting Plus, and just kind of the comedy of the overall thing. It's enjoyable. If it was like $5, I'd probably recommend it to pretty much everybody. At $12, you know, $12, there's a lot of different places you can take your $12. For example, you could buy Zing The Land Beyond and have $2 left over. So, you know, that's kind of my thought there, but it's not bad. It's pretty cool. The main story here on the Vive subreddit is Rockstar Games not done with VR, says Vive Studios boss. Honestly, I mean, I don't know. I don't think, like, this is blown out of proportion here. Basically, all we have is we have Joel Breton, the GM of Vive Studios, and he's basically saying everyone's working on VR, but we can't talk about it yet, is kind of what he's saying there. And I don't know. I think it's a little bit overrated. Like, I would not get hyped on this at all, folks. I would not get your hopes up at all. If there are any Rockstar primetime games that are coming to VR, we're not going to see them for a long time probably, so I would not get my hopes up for this. Oh, you know what? LA Noire, the VR case files, I need to reinstall that and try it now that I have my 1080 Ti, although it's never really liked Oculus Rift for some reason. Okay, coming soon, Red Matter on Steam. Yes, we did find out about that, and this is posted by Vertical Robot themselves. A lot of people are probably going to hate on this because of the whole exclusivity kerfuffle. You know, so another Oculus exclusive finally let out of its cage. That'll be a pass from me, dog. See, I told you. -3 points. Have fun not enjoying it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't get into the whole political exclusive thing. Like, I'm not into that. So that's just not me. I know there's people that are very, very passionate about that, and I understand it. But I got to bounce out of here, folks. It's been nice. This was Friday, a bit of a shit show. We did have a lot of trailers that we got into, and we did get into some conversations here and there. So that was that. I need to throw on my outro trailer. There could be some miscellaneous shows that could come up randomly at any given time, because I might be testing some things out in terms of having guests and stuff. I got to get this figured out. So we might be testing that with some people that are normally chatters that might come on. So that might happen any particular time. But that has been our show for today. Be sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like the videos, all those sorts of things. And we will be back tomorrow on Saturday. Now remember, 12 noon on Saturday. It's always 1 hour later on Saturday. I will see you guys then. Take it easy. And remember, Zero Caliber, guys. Download the demo for Zero Caliber. Check that out. And those of you that haven't tried the 3D NES VR demo, dude, try it. Get a Super Mario Brothers ROM and try it, unless you've never played Super Mario Brothers. But you really should try it. It's pretty sweet. All right, I will see everybody tomorrow at noon. Take it easy. Later.